In this video, I show you 10 incredible tricks that almost nobody knows, but everyone should know because they will take you to a new level. You can now find out exactly how they work. Right at the start, we'll deal with a problem that you're sure to be familiar with. You can no longer find the beginning of the glue roll. All you need to fix this is a pen or some other object that you can rub over here. A needle, for example, would also work. That way you can see where the unevenness is and find the start of the roll of glue again straight away. I have another ingenious trick for you in the form of an adhesive roll, but first let's get to this one. If you have a room fragrance with these sticks in it, have you ever taken them out, simply turned them over and put them back in? This can significantly intensify the fragrance. You can either do this every day or at a time when you want the fragrance to come into its own a little more. Simply pull it out and turn it over once. This trick is also very ingenious if you're standing by a shopping cart but don't have a coin handy to trigger it. Because instead of going to the supermarket first and exchanging your money or finding a coin somewhere else, all you need is a key. Because the key works just like the coin. You simply insert it here and you can start the car. If the key is round, you can also simply insert it here as it is the same size. And the advantage of this is that you can pull it out again afterwards, and this incredible trick will save you a lot of money. Because if you also play board games where you have to keep buying blocks like this, then just grab some laminating film, put one of these pieces of paper in here, grab a towel, put the piece right in between and iron over it a few times. Do this carefully and turn it over after a while so that you have ironed it evenly on both sides. That way you can laminate it even if you don't have a laminator, and that can really save you a lot of money because you can now use these notes over and over again as long as you use the right pens, and you'll never have to buy blocks like this again. And if you have a zipper that is somehow snagging and no longer runs smoothly, I also have an ingenious trick for you. Because all you need to get your zipper running smoothly again is a bar of soap. Grab it and start rubbing it over the zipper from all sides. Once you have done this, you should run your fingers over the zipper a few more times to remove the larger soap residues and work the soap in a little more. This will ensure that the whole thing slides smoothly again and your zipper will be much easier to open and close. And if you want to save even more money and have a soap dispenser like this, you should never buy expensive refill packs when it's empty. Instead, grab a pair of water pump pliers and use them to open the top lid. You'll need to use a little force to do this, as these two nubs at the end hold the lid firmly in place so that you can't just open it. If you remove them, you can then open and close the lid at any time. And now you can just buy any soap and fill it in here, so you don't have to buy expensive refill packs and can really save some money. And if your shoes are a bit tight and you can't just get in here but don't have a shoehorn handy, then all you need is just regular deodorant. All you have to do now is spray a little deodorant on your heel. A small amount is enough and your foot will slip right into the shoe. Do you want to send a parcel but can't get your own parcel label with your address off? Then there's an ingenious trick for this too, because all you need is hand sanitizer. If you apply a small amount of it, you can already see that all the ink has disappeared. Now rub it over with a paper towel and you will have completely removed the entire contents of the note, including your entire address and all the other data on it, so you can send the parcel without having to laboriously tear off the note. And as promised at the beginning, I now have another adhesive tape trick for you. Because if you prepare eggs that you want to peel afterwards, you know that it can sometimes be very tiring. All you need to make it a lot easier is some sticky tape. Roll up the egg in it, make sure that it is now pressed down a little everywhere, then hit it a few times on the table with the adhesive tape around it, and then simply start to tear off the adhesive tape on one side where you have just stuck it over. This will remove all the skin from the egg and you will then have peeled it easily. And have you ever had some pizza left over from the night before and wanted to heat it up the next day? If you've ever made it in the oven, you'll know that it usually doesn't taste as good. It doesn't work so easily in the microwave either. The best way to reheat pizza from the day before so that it is really crispy and tastes like it was fresh the night before is in a frying pan. All you have to do is place the pizza in the frying pan, turn on your oven to a medium to low temperature, and most importantly, put a lid on it. Just leave it on the stove for a few minutes and after a short time you can enjoy it, and it really tastes like the day before, is really crispy and not at all soggy. Would you like to find out more ingenious tricks that almost nobody knows but everyone should? Then click on the picture you see in the video because I'll show you some more really ingenious tricks.